Friends, welcome to our weekly warrior cast where we gather together to fill ourselves with the divine bliss that is always flowing to us and sharing that bliss with the world. We uplift ourselves and then we can uplift the world. Let's begin together as we open, just inviting Spirit to be with us in this time together. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, dearest friend, beloved God, great masters of self-realization, great saints and sages of all traditions, we humbly, lovingly invoke your presence and bow before you all. Make us like you, attune us with your consciousness and magnetize our molecules with your magnetic presence. Help us to go deep in meditation in this short time that we have together. Divine Mother, awaken your love in us. Then teach us to awaken that love in all. Om, peace. Amen. And now let's just do a couple rounds of measured breathing, or a couple rounds of tensing and relaxing the muscles in the body, letting go of tension. This is a very simple exercise where we inhale with a double inhalation. And then we tense and vibrate all of the muscles in the body with willpower and vibrate with energy. And then we relax and feel. So let's just do that together so that we can prepare for our time going deep into meditation. So let's take in a deep normal inhalation, breathing in and all the way out. And now, double inhale and tense. Inhale, low, medium, high tension, all the muscles, and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Again, inhale and tense. Low, medium, high tension in all of the muscles, and exhale. Relax, release, feel. Last round, inhale and tense. Low, medium, high, vibrate with willpower, and exhale. Relax, release, feel, let go of all of the tension, all of the cares and worries. And welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is a wonderful way where weekly we can fill ourselves with this energy and share it with the world around us. And this week I have been thinking a lot about the magic of words, the words that we say outwardly, and then also the thinking mind, the words that are always going through our mind, the way that we assess every situation, that we judge every situation. I've been listening to an audiobook called Magic Words and How to Use Them. And it's really clicked in my mind more so these things that we've been talking about together. This idea that all of the things that we say about the reality, that we are actually reality generators, that this world that we experience around us really is a manifestation of our inner world. So this inner dialogue that we're having, the way that we feel about certain situations, is actually creating the experience that we're having. It's creating the world that we are seeing. This is the highest form, I believe, of magic and learning to become magicians in this world. And the best thing that we can do with our lives is learn how to be happy. And as we know, there are always silver linings within every situation. That even if we are going through troubled times, that just like when we're watching a sad movie, that we can see the benefits of the difficult situation that the character is going through. We can see how a character will grow from challenges that arise. But it becomes so difficult to do that in our own lives because we're so close to it. And it really is all about the story that we're telling in our mind, the opinion that we have about how things are going. And if we can switch and make this commitment that we will never be negative. We will always look at every situation and always look for the silver lining. And then we move into harmony with the world around us. We move into flow states and we learn how to enjoy every moment, and we become able to live our lives without fear. This week, my brother and I painted a large mural of Mahakali, the Divine Mother. And in images of Mahakali, she is seen as this ferocious being carrying a sword that's dripping with blood, wearing a skull, a garland made of skulls, severed heads. And that image invokes this idea of fear and violence that can really be a big part of the life situations. You know, as soon as we're born into this world, it's a world of life feeding on life, and it can be very daunting and terrifying. But the idea with the images of Mahakali is that she is our Divine Mother who loves us and cares about us. And if we come to her as children and we ask her for her help, then that terrifying, terrible world that we live in becomes one of beauty and harmony, and one where we never need to be afraid, and that we are in the loving arms of our Divine Mother. And so we'll take that concept into our meditation today. I wanted to read some words on the power of positive thinking. This is from Swami Kriyananda. He says, "As we think, so we become. As we think, so our lives and circumstances become. Also, from the divine consciousness come answers to all of our questions and solutions, to all of our problems. It is in lower consciousness that confusion reigns. Think positively in everything you do, for in that way you help to attune yourself to the divine flow. One who is inwardly in tune with grace finds all things harmonious and beneficial, being attracted to them. Positive thinking combined with the sense of divine attunement is never presumptuous, for it draws its power not from the ego, but from the consciousness of divine joy within." And that's what we're doing. We're making a shift in our mind where we're seeing everything as here for our blessing and our benefit. And when we do that, we are able to live in a harmonious world. And so tonight in our meditation, we'll practice a few techniques to quickly move into this attunement with the divine, where we can feel these divine qualities as blessings. We can become like psychic superheroes where we can share blessings to all those we come into contact with. And because we are all connected through the ether of the universe, we can send blessings to our loved ones no matter where they are. So this is a wonderful practice that I learned from my teachers at Ananda based on the teachings and techniques of Paramhansa Yogananda. And so let's begin together now. Sitting with our backs in a straight line if you can, with your head parallel to the floor. We're going to be using a technique called measured breathing, and we're going to do this with a single nostril breathing. So the way to do that is to take your right hand and to make it like the shape of a gun here, where we have the two fingers, and when we're breathing in, we're going to put our thumb on the right nostril and we're going to breathe in through our left nostril. And then we're going to hold for 6 seconds. And then we're going to breathe out through our right nostril for 6 seconds. And then we're going to repeat that. So it's going to be breathing in 6 seconds, hold, and then breathing out 6 seconds. This is a wonderful practice for quickly moving into a meditative state. And from there, we'll use a visualization for feeling the divine qualities together. So let's sit with our backs in a straight line, head parallel to the floor, and begin by taking in a deep normal inhalation, breathing in and all the way out. And now taking our thumb and forefingers, thumb over the right nostril, breathing in through the left, breathing in slowly, breathing in, hold, Breathing out through the right, in through the left. Hold. Out through the right, in through the left. Hold. Out right, in through the left. Hold. Out through the right, in through the left. Hold, keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, breathing out through the right, in through the left. Hold, out through the right, in through the left. Hold, out through the right. Last round, in through the left. Hold, out through the right. Breathing normally, keeping that gaze uplifted to the point between the eyebrows. The third eye, the spiritual eye, the seat of superconscious awareness. Yogananda tells us that this point between the eyebrows is like a mental microphone or a spiritual broadcasting station that allows us to broadcast our sacred demands to the infinite. And one of the simplest ways that we can come to the divine is to come as a child and to see the divine, the infinite, as our divine mother who loves us, who cares about us, who knows us, who can feel us. The reason we were created was so that we could one day come back, turn inward, and share this love with our Creator. And we are doing that today. With the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows, let's mentally send out this prayer demand to our Divine Mother as a child eagerly wanting to connect with our Divine Mother. Sending this prayer demand, reveal thyself, reveal thyself, reveal thyself, reveal thyself. And now beginning to feel a vibration, a sensation, anything that you can feel in the heart center. Begin to feel that vibration growing stronger and stronger. Feeling that vibration sending rippling waves of energy throughout the body. Begin to notice that this feeling has a quality, that this feeling has a quality of peace. It's a peace that passes all understanding, a peace that goes beyond language. It's a feeling. It's like a feeling like the night sky, the vast stars and moon. Yogananda tells us that God's body is space. And that if we want to know God, we should feel the infinite space within our body and the infinite space all around us. Begin to feel this infinite space within the body. And now begin to imagine and feel that there are 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space to your left, 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space to your right, 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space behind you, 1,000,000 miles of expanding clear space in front of you, 1,000,000 miles of clear unobstructed space below you. and 1,000,000 miles of clear, expanding space above you. Feel now that you are floating in space. You are center everywhere, circumference nowhere. There's no need to bottle up our consciousness in this little form of the body. Feel this expansion in all directions. Enjoying this expansion, this feeling of peace. Keeping the gaze uplifted to the spiritual eye, feeling in the heart. This is the way to connect with the divine. And with that gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye, continue to mentally call out to your Divine Mother. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Knowing that you will receive an answer if you come undistracted. Reveal thyself. And begin to feel that the heart is like a lotus bud, and that lotus is opening its petals and turning upward to receive the light of the sun that is pouring into that lotus bud, filling your body with light. This light is becoming brighter and brighter. This light is becoming so bright that your body is filled with this light, and the light is so bright that the edges of your body have blurred with this space, this infinite space all around. Feel now that there is only light. Begin to notice that this feeling in the heart center has a quality, that this feeling has a quality of calmness. And calmness is different from peace, because calmness is dynamic. That we can choose to feel this calmness that is our home, our refuge. This calmness is with us everywhere and anywhere. We can invoke this calmness in the quiet peace of meditation, and then we learn to feel this calmness in any situation, no matter how challenging. This is what the great masters know. This is why they can live this life in this world without fear. Yogananda tells us that calmness is invincibility, that with calmness we can stand unshaken amidst the crash of breaking worlds. Attune with and feel this calmness. Enjoy this connection with the divine. Enjoying this calm vibration, keeping the gaze uplifted at the spiritual eye, feeling this light all around us and within us. Feeling this light begins to bring a feeling of joy. This joy is filling every fiber of our being. In India, the word for God is Satchit Ananda. Consciousness, truth, bliss. And consciousness of this truth is bliss. Saying that we are ever conscious, ever existing, ever new bliss. This is what we truly are, beyond the thinking mind, beyond the body and the senses. We are ever existing. We are ever conscious. We are ever new bliss. Feel this light within the body as the light of bliss. Tingling waves of bliss filling our bodies. This is what the Divine Mother wants for us. She wants us to be happy children, just like any great mother. She wants us to be happy. And she knows what's best for us. So if we come as children, as good children, knowing that a young baby, a young toddler doesn't always know what's best for them, and the Divine Mother and the Mother is there to help and to correct and to give us what's best. Trust her now to show us what's best. With the gaze uplifted at this spiritual eye, feeling this joy within us. Let's offer our love. Let's offer our bliss to the Divine Mother. As Swami Kriyananda tells us that love is bliss in motion. When we feel this bliss within us and then we share it with others, this is love. It goes beyond language. And Yogananda tells us that the divine has everything, but not our love unless we offer it. So let's offer this love to our Divine Mother as a child who's trusting and has faith. Offering this love at the spiritual eye. And feeling that love in the heart. Simultaneously sending and receiving. Enjoying this loving connection. Fulfilling our purpose for why we were created. Now, let us also call to mind those in need of healing energy. Perhaps you have friends, family members, any loved ones who are in need of healing energy, or anyone that you would like to share this bliss with. Call them to mind now, seeing them at the spiritual eye, seeing them happy and free, saying their name or their names mentally as you see them smiling back at you. And feel that this light is pouring out from your heart and filling their heart with light. That their entire being is bathed in this light. They are filled with this light. See them in a place where they are happy and free. Take a moment. Seeing them in this place, in this future where they have overcome this suffering and they are happy and free. And they are grateful for the challenge because of how much they've learned and grown from the experience. And that light is pouring out from their heart back into yours, filling you with light energy. And now let's share this light energy with everyone on the planet. Imagine this light emanating out from the heart. This light has filled the room that you're in. It's filled the building that you're in. This light is expanding now out into the streets, filling the neighborhood, the city, the state or province that you're in. This light is expanding now to fill the entire country. See your country bathed in light. All receptive hearts are feeling nourished by this light. Your country is becoming more peaceful, more loving, more empathetic to others, feeling more joy. Now begin to see this light expanding to cover the oceans, and now all countries are bathed in this light. All areas where people are suffering and calling out for help, this light is permeating them, and they're feeling this sense of well-being, being given wisdom, being nourished with this calmness, with this joy, this sense of connection with all, noticing that it's not hopeless, that it really is all about the stories that we're telling ourselves. See all receptive hearts being nourished by this light. So now that the oceans, the lakes, the rivers, the mountains, the valleys, the grasses, the trees, all are being nourished by this light. The air is being purified. The animals are becoming nourished. All atoms, all creatures bathed in this light. See Mother Earth as she floats in space. Iridescent rainbow light wraps around her. We are one with her. Feel this nourishing light. Keeping the gaze uplifted at the point between the eyebrows. Let's join together in this affirmation as warriors of light. We have been purposefully taken manifestation in this time. And those of us who are here that are conscious beings, we are warriors of light and we can share this light with the world. So let's repeat this affirmation 5 times. First, in an energetic voice. Secondly, in a normal speaking voice. Third time in a whisper. And then fourth time silently. And then fifth time silently again, taking this deep into superconscious awareness. And so repeating after me in a loud, energetic voice. God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand. With the love of God in my heart. I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith, hatred with love, and disease with health. We are all warriors of light. Voice. God's light is within me and around me. We are all world with God's light. In my heart, light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere. Hatred with love. And disease with health. We are all warriors of light. Let us fill the world with God's light. And now silently taking this inward, God's light is within me and around me. With the sword of faith in my hand. With the love of God in my heart. I am a warrior of light. I join my brothers and sisters everywhere to overcome fear with faith. Light is within me and around me. Put palms together, palms up. Oh.